your girl Tanisha coming to you on my day off. No makeup, but you know what? Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Just because I do what I do don't mean I gotta wear makeup all the time. Anyway, so I wanted to come to y'all because I wanted to make a video about how to make your boyfriend feel special, how to make your husband feel special. Basically, if you have a man, how to keep a man. So I just wanted to go through a few steps and some notes that I kind of agree with. Number one, in a relationship, you really need to know who you're in a relationship with. Because what works for Jim may not work for John. So if Jim likes football tickets and you bring football tickets to John, John might be like, okay, so what am I supposed to do with these? Pick my teeth? So you really need to, one, know your boyfriend, know your relationship, know your husband, know your man. So that's number one, primarily, when you know the foundation. What he likes, his color, what does he like color-wise? Is he into sports? Is he not into sports? Does he like artistic things? What kind of music does he like? Things of that nature. So number two, sometimes you got to make the first move. Like if it's your boyfriend or your husband. And by that, what I mean is like we as ladies, we always want, if the boyfriend wants a kiss, we want him to ask us for a kiss or whatever. Or, if he wants a hug, we want him to reach in and get the hug. But my thing is ladies, what's wrong with you just, leaning in and maybe a peck on the cheek or, leaning in and whispering something a little softly so he has to come closer. Or, just full-fledged, just going and get a hug, showing some initiative sometimes. That really makes a guy feel special. Like he's not always the one that's asking for, small displays of affection. So just keep that in mind. Number two, sometimes it's okay for you to make the first move. Number three, it's fun to do group activities. Like if it's you and your guy, go out with your friend and her guy, or his friend and his girl. Just like a group activity. But, while y'all are out, maybe every once in a while just kiss him on the cheek. Not saying just be all over him like, the stuff that I just can't stand. I'll be wanting to tell people, look, get a room. Get a room for real. Because if you ain't showed him up this much affection all day long, and now since we got all around you, you showing affection, come on now. It ain't real. But I'm just saying, if you're in a group setting and you're out with friends, just lean over maybe every once in a while, kiss his cheek. Or, hold his little hand or something like that just so folks know this is my man. Hello? This is my man. Anyway, that was number three. Do group activities. Number four, have some alone time with your significant other. We can get bogged down with work, school, jobs, businesses, church, all kind of things we just can get bogged down with. So it's important that if you're in a relationship and you want to maintain that relationship, for you to set aside some private time. Whether it's to the movies, whether it's to the park to just go sit and talk, whether it's just, I come over, you come over, and we hang out and watch movies or whatever the situation may be. Just some alone time so you can get to know one another and you can just, it's y'all's relationship. It just takes building. You have to build a foundation with this individual. And on the flip side of that, sometimes you got to let him just do him. Leave him to where he can do his thing with his friends or, he may just want to go home and go to sleep or whatever the situation may be. And what that does is that gives him an opportunity to think about you. Like if you're always around him, I don't really have to think about you because I'm with you all the time. But if you give him some alone time, he'll be thinking about you. That is a true saying. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. When you're not around a person, you're like, I wonder what they're doing. I wonder if he's thinking about me. Or I wonder if she's thinking about me. So sometimes you just got to let your man just go and chill and be with his friends and, have him some alone time. Just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean your world has to revolve around one another. All right. The next one. And this is especially for my sisters. Hold on just a second. Oh, that's my boyfriend. Hold on. Hey, babe, what's up? I am doing a YouTube video, which you are now a part of, talking about some things. But I have to get off the phone so I can finish, okay? I'll call you right back. Bye. All right. Anyway, the next one, be happy. Like, no one likes depressing people. People who always have attitudes, or people who are always going through something, or people who always got an issue with something. I mean, at what point do you get part of your life together? I mean, I'm just saying. Be happy. You know, be happy when you're with him. You know, just be happy. It's not a difficult chore to be happy. I promise it's not. So that's the last one. The next one is, ladies, take care of yourself. Men like nice looking females. Let's just be honest about the situation. Men like, especially the female they're with, to look nice. You know, despite what size you may be, you can still make it look good. And if you want to get smaller, go to the gym and start getting smaller. You want to get bigger, go to the gym and start lifting weights. You know, either way, it just works out. But the key goal is to keep yourself up. You know, you need to be appealing to some degree. Like, seriously. I think that goes both ways. I don't know. But anyway, take care of yourself. The next one, be a little flirty from time to time. I'm not saying go farther than what you want to go. But, you know, if, you know, wink at them every once in a while, that little look like, you know, like, I really think you are attractive type situation. But anyway, yeah, be flirty from time to time. That's just, I think men like to be flirted with. That's just, you know, I'm just saying. I think men like to be flirted with, especially from an attractive woman. Now, a not so attractive woman, I don't know what he might do. But from an attractive woman, I think a man likes to be flirted with. So go ahead and do that, you know. I'm not saying go out here and, you know, take naked pictures of yourself, or wear a skirt above your belly button, or wear a shirt, you know, below your rib cage. That's not what I'm saying. I said be flirty. You know, there's a difference. Excuse me. All right, the next one. Smile. Ding. See? It's wonderful, isn't it? See, smiling just makes you want to smile. But no, seriously, smile. There used to be a point in time in my life where I would be out and men would just be like, girl, you too cute not to smile. Or, why you scowling at everyone? Or, you know, why you mean mugging everyone? So I got tired of people saying it. So I just started smiling more. And it works. Smiling more attracts so many people, male or female, because they're like, what is going on with her that got her walking around here just like, ding, showing all her little Colgate, all her little crest. But that's a good way to maintain your relationship too. Just smile. You know, from time to time, just smile. All right, the next one. Do not, under any circumstances, flirt with other guys. Okay? Because some guys may take this as emotional cheating. And let's just be honest. You don't want to see him flirting with another female. So, don't flirt with another guy. How about that? That's simple, really. Real simple. This is the one that's kind of interesting, too. Don't let your significant other feel second place to your other male friends. Like, okay, say you got your male friend who you've been friends with since high school, and he's a good buddy or whatever, and y'all can just, talk about whatever, have a good time, whatever. Y'all may have went out, on a platonic date or some stuff. But then you get a significant other, and it's like now the significant other has to kind of take a back seat to the male friends, meaning, I don't know. You make them feel more special. You make them feel more important, the male friends. I think if he's your significant other, you should place him in the hierarchy appropriately. I'm not saying as soon as you start, you meet a guy, you're just like, oh, cut off all my male friends. And that would be retarded. But, you know, as the relationship progresses, let him move on into his position as significant other, you know. So just something to think about. Don't let your male friends block your relationship. I'm just saying. All right. Number 12. Do little thoughtful things for him. I mean, just to let him know that you're thinking of him. Like a text message in the middle of the day and tell him how great he is. Do you know how long that goes for a man? Just out of nowhere, you text him and like, you know, I was just sitting here thinking about how wonderful you are. Or a telephone call to say that, you know, or out of nowhere, a card. Or say, for instance, he likes some particular food item, just to pick it up for him and just take it to him where he's at. Or if there's a particular hobby that he's into, you know, you pick him up something related to his hobby. See, the thing of it is that we always want men to cater to us. We always want men to be like, well, what do you want? Bring you flowers, bring you candy, you know, rub your feet and all this other stuff that we as women want. But, you know, it's like, at what point in time do you really take into consideration your significant other, your male? I don't know. And if he's always feeling like, oh, she don't ever think about me until Christmas. Christmas is once a year. Like, seriously, that's the only time you think about your man? Anyway, next one. Remember birthdays, anniversaries, anything that's special to him, and an opportunity for you to show him. Hold on, somebody at the door. Good, sorry, that was the FedEx man.